Hi, Sally Hancock here, and I'm ready to get started on my cover to my signatures. And I decided to use this for the front, this cute stripe, and then this for the inside. It's really thin paper, so I was going to glue these two together to make it more sturdy, but I wasn't sure about the whiteness of it. I kind of wanted it to look a little more vintagey, and I remembered that my sister Julie had coffee dyed scrapbook paper and it looked really cute, so I thought I would try out a few different ways of altering the way the paper looks. So I cut a piece that's similar from the same collection, but a piece I wasn't planning on using. Of course, now I might want to use these. So I tried a few different methods. This one didn't work very well. It was just some water with some watercolor paint in it. I tried some brown, and it made it look sort of interesting. And then I baked it and overlapped, so that made it look more interesting. And then I got some of the watercolor paint on that one, but this is the coffee dyed, and I really like how that makes it look. I like that brown look, and that's the back. And then this one, I just sprayed some of the Heidi Swap Color Shine. What color is this? Rose pink. Anyway, in the water, and then dipped the paper in, and I do like that. I love the back, how subtle and kind of watercolory that looks. I really like that one. And then this one, I put in some food coloring, but I just kind of left it in blobs. So the blobs just kind of did that. I was not that happy with that one. The back looks kind of cool though. So I might use these for something in my junk journal. But I like the coffee dyed look best. So I'm thinking I'm going to coffee dye these papers before I do anything else to them. So I'll do that and be back. And I think, especially the polka dots, turned out super cute. And so I decided to go ahead and score this at 4.5, and then at 9, and do the same thing with the inside piece. Okay, so I want this piece to be the outside, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on the score line, making sure that my edges are nice and lined up. It's a little bit harder when it's all crinkly, but I'll do my best. This bone folder is super sharp. Okay, so then I'll fold this one in. And I'm going to have this be a little flip out. And I want this one to go inside like this to make it sturdier, and I'm going to create some pockets. So go ahead and fold this first one in, and this will go right here. Now, since this is getting folded in, this piece, it won't quite work exactly on the same score line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew here and here, and then so this can be a pocket that'll come here. So I'm going to sew these first before I adhere anything else, and that will help me to keep it from getting all bunchy in the middle. But first, I am going to use my circle punch to create a little place to grab whatever's inside. Just punch out half of that on both sides. And I can save these to make little pull tabs on a tag or something. And then in the middle, I wanted it also to be a pocket. So what I decided to do here was to just cut out a little bit on the center there. And to measure, I'm just going to use a plate. And I don't want it to be right exactly to the score line, so I'm going to pull that up a little bit and then trace around that and then trim that out. And I'm going to cut to the outside of my pencil mark so that I don't need to worry about erasing. Oops. Gonna cut a little too much out of my pencil mark there, but I think it still looks okay. Okay, so now that's how that will look in the middle. So now I'm gonna sew this top and bottom edge, and to hold it still while I sew that, I'm going to use these clips. And I'm going to clip it up here so they're out of the way when I sew these edges. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'll be right back. Okay, so to prevent shifting, I'm going to glue down this fold right here. Just a little bit so that those will, oops, stay in the right spot. Okay, and then I'm going to sew just along the bottom here. So this is a large pocket here. So I'll put my clips up here, just sew along the bottom. So I'll do that and be right back. Okay, so I will again move these clips. Glue right here so that we'll keep it where it needs to be. And then I'm going to fold this over, push that, finish that, make sure that we're good with all the folds. Okay, and I'll clip this edge, and then I'll sew along here to create that other pocket and be right back. Okay, so now this is all attached, and so this will be the front of my signature, and here's a nice big pocket on the side here. And then, so this will be the back cover. I'll have a flip and a large pocket here, and then a smaller pocket here on the side. So, I was trying to figure out how to decorate this, but I decided that I'd rather figure out what papers I want to use for my other parts of the signature. So, I will show you what choices I have. So I knew I wanted to use this manila envelope, and it just so happens to be 6 inches wide, and when folded in half to make it 4.5 inches, I'll just need to trim off this little bit, but I wanted to trim a little bit anyway to make this a pocket. So this is going to be one of my pages. And then I had some of the drawing paper left over from making my Dollar Tree challenge, and it so happened to be 9 by 12. So cut in half, one sheet could give me 2. So it was white, and I didn't want white, and I don't know if you can see, but my fingers are a little pink. I decided to try dyeing it with Kool-Aid, and I think it turned out really cute. I used strawberry flavor, and FYI, if you do not want to have red fingers, use, oh, you can see it's still red, but use toothpaste. That got it off almost all the way. It was really red. So wear gloves if you don't want red. If you don't have gloves or don't wear gloves, toothpaste does a pretty good job of getting it off. Anyway, so I want this to be a page. So I'll fold that in half. And I could do a cute punch or something on the edge. So I've got these. And I've got these doilies. They could be a page, or maybe just something I could glue to one of the pages. Wonder how this might look really pretty around this pink paper. Would really make it pop. Yeah, I like that. So I might leave it just as a flip, or I might glue that down. I like that. And then I just have some leftover coffee dyed paper from my Dollar Tree junk journal. So again, I can just cut this in half, and then it will be just right to use. I think I'll do that and be right back. Okay, so I have a lot of choices here. I have vellum that I think would make a pretty page. I've got this fun acetate that has these cute hearts on it that I could, that would be really cute. But I only have one of each of the designs, so that would be really cute. I also have a variety of really cute scrapbook papers. So, I don't know. There's so many to choose from. So many choices. Some plain pink. This is cute. Oh, those I can use as borders. These hearts are really cute with the words. I think, though, that I like, let's see, what have we got? Maybe I need to see it to decide. Oh, shoot, I also have the calendar pages. So let's see. 1, 2, we won't count that. 3, 4. I can do 2 more. I'll have to think about the calendar. I don't know. I like the idea of vellum, but this is really cute, and I don't know another time I'd use it. Oh, that would look so cute. I think I'll use the acetate. Okay, let's see how that looks in the book here. I decide. I think I want to put something cute on this. I bought some napkins, so maybe I'll do some decoupage on that with a napkin. So maybe right here. And then this coffee dye can be my center. Okay, so I've got this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can do 2 more. So maybe I could do one of my cute scrapbook papers and some vellum, or I could do a calendar page. I'm going to think about that and come right back. Okay, I have made decisions and got all of my pages put together in on each of my 4 signatures for my swap. So I'll flip through and show you what I decided. You've seen this part. Oily and the pink Kool-Aid dyed paper, the acetate coffee dyed paper, and then I picked this really cute polka dot scrapbook paper. And then I decided to go with the calendar. I don't like the way this looks, so I might maybe just give it a coat of gesso or something. And then I think I'll maybe use my Heidi Shine and do something with this because it's awfully white. And so I went with the calendar because there were these super cute little birds, and then they had these really nice quotes at the bottom, and I liked them all, so that's what I decided to use. This one says, "Everything in nature invites us to constantly be what we are." I like that. And I think the flowers are really pretty. And so then the back of the calendar, and then this, I decided to do a flip, and again, I think I'll make this less white somehow. And so then this is the other side of the acetate. Lily, and I will trim that, and so that can be a pocket. And then here's my large pocket and my flip that's also a pocket. And that's that one. So they're all the same, except for the centers have different pictures from the calendar. This one says, "Hope smiles from the threshold of the year to come, whispering it will be happier." That's Alfred Lord Tennyson. And this one says, "Let me tell you the secret that has led to my goal. My strength lies solely in my tenacity." And that's Louis Pasteur. And then this one says, "Opportunities are usually disguised as hard work, so most people don't recognize them." And that was said by Ann Landers. So now I am ready to decorate them and finish them up, make some tags, and get them looking even cuter. I'm very excited how they turned out. I think these are so fun. Thank you, Lolly, for coming up with the idea for this swap. I'm really enjoying it. So stay tuned for my next video where I show you how I am going to decorate these. Thank you.